Consecrated men and women in the Diocese of Buea have received practical skills in trauma management during a one-day seminar held at Bishop Pius Awa Memorial Pastoral Center, Buea. For over 6 hours, Sister Jakia Tabang, a religious sister of St. Teresa of Buea and a clinical psychologist, captivated participants with her engaging presentation on mental health and trauma awareness. Through clear explanations and real-life examples, she highlighted how many mental health challenges are often misunderstood or misattributed due to ignorance and stigma surrounding mental illness.
This project is part of the Hope and Healing HOHIP project. Today we're talking about trauma. So I was able to expose to the priests and religious who were present how trauma occurs, why it occurs, and how it affects persons. What they can do to help themselves and persons who have been traumatized, because everybody who is within the diocese experienced some kind of trauma, and many others have experienced multiple traumatic events in their lives. Even though they're priests and religious, they struggle with all of that. So today was actually revealing, because many of them identified with so many traumatic events that have happened in their lives, and especially during this period of the crisis, and they were happy to learn about how trauma manifests. We also did some exercises to help relax and gave some skills on how to approach life.
Sister Atabong guided the religious through common signs of trauma, emotional distress, and coping mechanisms, stressing the importance of self-awareness and pastoral sensitivity when dealing with individuals facing psychological difficulties, especially in conflict-affected regions like the southwest and the northwest regions of Cameroon.
It was a good session. What I've learned will help me when I'm traumatized. I'll be able to know that there is hope, and this will take us back to our very community that will go and help the others who did not come, to share with them.
So I think that it's just been an eye-opener for us and a trigger for us to learn to know more about ourselves, and then to be able to help others with the training that we hope to continuously receive during this year from Sister Jackie.
We realized that it is a journey within. When we try to know ourselves, we can be able to know how to accept others and to deal with the problems we can be having in the society. We need to take that journey within.
I was most interested on how to prevent the issue of trauma. Is having enough rest, having support from our communities, having time to pray over our difficulties, and having people to advise us before these things escalate.
The session ended with a call for more consistent training and integration of psychological support into pastoral care, especially as religious communities continue to respond to the needs of those affected by the ongoing crisis. Sister Atabong gives an insight to the feasibility of this request.
I also work in a shelter, which shelters 30 girls who have been displaced by the war. And the Sisters of St. Teresa keep them in this center, provide for them psychological assistance, and send them back to school, help them reintegrate into society. In this center also, we offer training programs. In the first training program, which lasts for like 6 months, we train psychoclinical technicians. They learn skills on clinical psychology so that they can go back to their communities and help heal persons who are struggling with trauma. We also have 1 month training for helpers, trauma helpers. These persons learn skills which they take back to their communities as well, and support the psychoclinical technicians to help people who have been exposed to traumatic events, especially during the time of the socio-political uprising.
Participants left the seminar enriched, empowered, and better equipped to serve with compassion and informed care.